Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have one guest in our channel whose name is Merifat and he is currently working as a lead security engineer. Today I want to interview him. I want to have some meetup with him. So let's see how this goes. This is first time for me to do a meetup like this. So hi Majid, how are
Hi
you?
Raju, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. And
Yeah, thanks for inviting me here. It's true honor for me to be here.
Yeah, even I feel the same. Thanks for your time. Okay. Can you please quickly introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Marifat, and I am currently working with the demand base as the lead security engineer. And also, like I am doing my master's in information security from the IIT Madras, and it has been, I believe, more than 7 years I am in this domain, and I have worked with application security, mobile security, cloud security, red teaming, and compliances as well. So these are the major areas of expertise that I have.
Okay, that is really good to know, man. You have covered all the domains in cybersecurity. It feels like you are working in full stack cybersecurity domain, which I like most.
Yeah, we'll try to diversify my skill set, add more skills in my basket. So
Okay,
yeah, I love and enjoy learning new skills every single day. So
okay. You know, right? There is AI, artificial intelligence, and there is machine learning, which is leading in technology. How do you
mhm.
feel? What is the future of this artificial intelligence and machine learning in especially the cybersecurity domain?
I feel as of now, like every single model, it needs data to train, right?
Yeah.
It may You can take an example of maybe something you want to have SaaS or DaaS. With the AI, you need some data to have labels on that. So I feel as of now, we are not that much progress in the field of cybersecurity. Maybe you can take other models in the development, in the coding, and other stuff. They have lots of data. They have already ready-made trained models. But in cybersecurity, I feel it will take more time because we do have automations as of now without AI also, but it creates a lot of noise with the automation. When it comes to AI, so we will have a lot of noise. So we will have to reduce that noise with really good data, have the accuracy, the best accuracy we can have. So I feel, in my opinion, like it is going uh, to automate a lot of things. So maybe it can impact some of the jobs in future. But if we actually learn the AI as security engineers, not that not that level of the developers, but at least some kind of basic experience we should have, so that we can also train the models. We can also have our own models for the cybersecurity. I feel it is going to enhance and also help the cybersecurity engineers to figure out the bugs and have efficiency and accuracy in this field. But
Okay.
as of now, I don't feel it's a threat to the existing cybersecurity engineers, because if you see around, there are a lot of layoffs sort of going, are happening around, or maybe going to happen in the future in the development side, in the sales side, in the market side. But I don't see the threat in the security domain for now.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks for your insights on this topic. Let me jump on to another question. So, in your opinion, what are the most common skills that a successful security engineer should have?
I feel the most underrated skill is the programming, because we feel like would have like we always tend to be the security kiddies, where we pick the tools from the GitHub, or maybe some open source, or maybe the commercial ones, and we are ready to run them on any of the targets. I feel we forget the basics, we forget the foundation. So I feel the coding is really important when you actually try to automate things, when you want to speed up the testing or any process in the cybersecurity domain, I feel we should definitely go with the programming, and this must have skill in the security domain. Second is, I would say, the networking part, because like it's very unfortunate, like we can see the academies around, like which actually train the students to run the tool like the nmap, anesys or other tools, but they never teach you um, the networking part. I believe like you should have the skill in the networking side. You should be really a good network engineer before jumping directly into the cybersecurity domain. Another thing is like Linux, for sure. I believe these three things you should have. Or maybe it is not necessarily like you become the expert in every single field of them. Maybe, and I don't. I also think like you should not learn all the languages. Uh, uh, there is a hype also, like hey, if somebody is doing the secure code reviews, he must know like Java, he must know the Python, he must know PHP and whatnot. But I feel like having one or two languages is sufficient to become a good security engineer, so that he can automate and figure out the issues.
Yeah, yeah. My thoughts are also in line with the same thing. So if we know one language, we can easily understand remaining languages because methodology is same. Only the syntax will vary. So
Yeah,
if we are good
yeah.
at
I
one
also
language,
think like we should begin with the C, because it's the, it gives you a lot of foundational concepts about the programming.
yes. And coming to my next question, so you see, right, in today's world, there are a lot of companies who will invite the people for the interviews if they have certain certifications. So, what do
Mhm.
you think? How much it is important to have certifications in cybersecurity industry?
In my opinion, I feel like having certifications on your resume really helps you to get a job, but it only helps you to get the interview scheduled for the job, but it won't help you if you only had the certification without the knowledge. So I feel like there are different categories. Some people, they don't have knowledge without certifications, and there are people who have certification without knowledge, and there are guys who have certification as well as knowledge. I believe having certification plus knowledge is I believe the prioritized one among these three. But without certification, also, like if you have really good skill set, certification is not a must. But it really helps you to land a job if you are a beginner or someone who doesn't have any experience in the corporate world. Maybe he has some skill, really good skills. I feel like it's really definitely gives an edge than the other guys who have applied for the same job without the certifications. There are more chances your interview will be shortlisted if it has certifications. But
Yeah,
when you actually have to execute within the organization, so these certifications are uh, meaningless. You actually need to have the skills there.
yeah. Thanks for your insights on this. So, suppose if I am a new beginner to cybersecurity industry, I want to learn something. I want to start my career. So, what are the resources that you will suggest me to learn something about cybersecurity and quick start my career?
Mhm. See, I feel like you should start with very basic. You should not, directly jump into the red teaming, privilege escalation, and every single thing. Because I have seen guys like there is, they do have FOMA of like the fear of missing out. They pick something and they hear about any new technology, they just jump there. Then another day they hear about another technology, they jump there. So I feel like having strong basic foundations and picking your journey from there and then building your skills over that, I feel like that will definitely give you an edge than the rest of the people in the market. And second thing, when you ask me the resources, I feel books are really good than the videos and tutorials and the blogs. I feel like you must purchase the books. You must have the hard copies of the book rather than have the PDF on the laptop or computer. I feel books really help you, and you should be a really good reader if you want to be, good in any field. It may be development or it may be the security or any other technology. But I feel like in my journey, like Rafi Buluj, like the very famous ethical hacker. He had written very good book, ethical hacking and penetration testing. I feel like that is a must book any beginner should have and read that book. So you can start from there. You can learn different concepts from there. And there is one more book, the modern application penetration testing. So that is, you can call it the second version of the Rafi Baloch's book, because he has multiple times given the reference to the Rafi Baloch book. So I would definitely suggest these two books. And then after, like, when you actually have some basic concepts around the penetration testing and the application security, then you should start figuring out and searching or hunting the bugs within the bug hunting programs. So there is also like one important book for that. You can refer that, how actually people figure out the bugs. You can relate that. You can have that kind of mindset by trying to figure out the problems, and when you are hunting the actual bugs. So real world bug hunting is the book that that you must read when jumping into bug hunting. Third question can be like, there are different domains in the security, right?
Yeah.
Which domain should you choose? Actually, there may be here somebody who can be hey, go into the red team directly, go into the malware analysis, go into the mobile security, go into the cloud security, right? And within the cloud, which cloud to choose, right?
Yeah.
And the application security. I prefer personally, like, people should start with the application security if they're interested in it, because it's easier and resources are pretty much available online. You don't need to go and join any institute to learn it. I believe it's the easiest one and the most available one around. And secondly, it's highly rewarding also. Like, you can, if you are even jobless or you don't have joined any organization yet, you can still, if you have skills, you can hunt bugs and get the reward for them.
Yeah. Thanks for your input on this. So, and one more thing I want to ask you is that what is the importance of hands-on experience in cybersecurity, especially?
Yeah, I feel everything is practical here. Like, there is nothing you can copy paste from somewhere. It's not development. Hey, you can go, on your website and get the code from there. Even the Chat GPT can write the code for you. But in ethical hacking or the cybersecurity domain, you need to be very practical. You have to learn every single skill from the hands-on only. There, because every single scenario within the cybersecurity is different. If you have not understood, if you have not learned these skills, you won't be able to execute that. Just by reading, just by listening somebody, just by just you have been taught by someone. I believe you must have to have your own labs at home, try on that, and it's like you have to spend hours and hours, days and night to uh, get the expertise in any specific domain within cybersecurity.
Yeah, yeah. Even I love this hands-on experience only. That is why I always try to explain anything with the my own hands-on lab that I was written. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I also remember your recent lab. I really, love that. How do you write your own code and make people to practice on that? I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that. Even my recent video gave me around 13 subscribers, new subscribers. I felt
Good
very
news.
happy after seeing that. It can give me some boost up, right, to do more stuff in YouTube.
Yeah, it really helps people to actually understand the concepts, because if you don't understand the mindset of a developer, you cannot be a good security engineer. And you don't understand what is going in the back end, what is going in the code lines, like what is the
Yeah.
logic written there. So you had to actually understand the behavior, and you don't understand the behavior until you practically do that.
Yes, yes. That is the main magic behind this application security. We should
Yeah,
definitely
it's not
understand.
something like one important, and what makes this domain unique is like it's not something that can be taught through books, that
Yeah.
can be taught through the video lectures of 50 hours and 100 hours.
Yes.
And it's something like you have to learn by doing yourself. It's not something, here I will give you the knowledge and you take it and you are done, you are a good engineer, security engineer now. It's not like that. You have to be really patient. Sometimes the things don't work around, right? It may take three
Yeah.
hours, 4 hours, and still
Mm.
the maybe you're setting up a lab and you are getting errors and errors for hours and hours. So you have to be really patient and work around that. So that is the real journey, learning journey, how you learn the things when you do the things, when you start your things on your own.
Yeah, yeah. And it feels you and it gives you kick also when you are doing and when you are breaking something or when you are building something out of that. That really gives a kick.
Yes.
So one last final question for the beginners. So if I want to jump into security field, what are the steps that I can jump into cyber security?
See, if there is somebody who has no prior knowledge of the cybersecurity domain, I really strongly recommend them to learn the basics, jump into the networking, jump into the Linux, how things work, and then I had suggested two books. Then read them, or there may be really good other books also in the market. Then you should choose any of them you feel comfortable with. Just make a habit of reading, and then do your hands-on labs. One important resource that we always ignore, I have seen students coming to me ignoring everything, and they have joined the academy, is paying money to them, but they have not done any practical. So one important resource I would share is the Portswigger, right? The Burp
Yeah,
Suits parent organization. So I feel they'd have plenty of knowledge on their website. They'd have a lot of labs to do there. I believe that should be a kickstart for every single security application security engineer to begin with. And if you have not done that and you are looking around, some paid courses, somebody to teach you, I feel like you should rethink about the journey.
yeah. Thank you, Majid. Once again, thanks for your time. It means a
Thanks,
lot.
Raju. Thanks for inviting me. Please do share, subscribe, and like the Raju channel. And he has really good experience in the security domain. And the important thing that you learn is the practicals. He will go you and teach you from the scratch. Like the way he is teaching is not from the user's perspective. He is teaching you from the developer's perspective. Also, he's giving you the back end logic, what is going at the back, so that you can infer that and then execute your logic to break that. I feel that's going to be really helpful in the career journey.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Raju.
Bye.
Have a good day.